Okay, so we've been open a couple weeks now, and you know, the store functions, obviously we need to sell stuff, right? But the way that this store and most video game stores, I would say, function is we need trades, right? Like trades are kind of the lifeblood of the whole store. That's how we get our inventory, the majority of it. So we have had a massive amount of trades, which is great, right? And we're kind of just gonna show you off some of the cool things that we've had come in. Maybe not all like the massive amount of stuff, but kind of maybe just pick out some of the cooler pieces and showcase some of that. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the stuff. It's been about a week and a half. The store has been absolutely cranking. Thank you to everybody who has come in and visited. We have, I think I mentioned, we've been a little bit understaffed, kind of like trying to handle how to accommodate, all the people that are coming in to buy, but also trades. So we have had a ton of trades. Trades are amazing because that's what we actually need to keep inventory. I mean, some stuff like Pokemon stuff, if we could get it, which we can't even get it, but you know, we do get some stuff from the distributor, but we rely on trades. So we have had a ton of trades, which is awesome. Here's some stuff, for instance, that we quote stuff, and this has not been picked up yet, but here is a trade. A lot of games in there. There's some plushes in there, right? We take figures. There's some Star Wars stuff. That is a trade. Here's another trade that we just haven't had a chance to go through. Bunch of loose disc stuff. What do we got? Bunch of good loose disc stuff. Whoa, really good loose disc. So a lot of times people drop stuff off, and then we will take our time, go through, test all the systems. Oh, there's a bunch of N6. Whoa, hadn't even seen this.
Dang, we'll make sure we'll get this one.
Had you seen this, Sean?
I had not. I think Gage picked this one up today.
Oh yeah, so a bunch of good games in this one. So a lot of it's just time, right? Like I've been up here, Sean, you've been helping out.
Yeah, it's been nonstop.
Almost like 4 people, and we've had like dedicated Blake on cards, working on card trades, which is a whole nother thing. The card trades take a lot of time. So, but we get all sorts of stuff. Here was like a VHS trade. I don't think there was anything crazy in here, although Princess Bride is good.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of that one. We've been actually selling a ton of VHS, which we normally do. VHS does really good. Heat, great movie. Systems all need to be tested, so here we are kind of like processing stuff. I think that this one, what was in here? Kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. There were some games, more loose disc GameCube games.
People love just dropping those off loose, dude.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty cool figure. Oh, dang, it's the Doppelganger. Well,
Six
I think
Arm.
he's referred to as Doppelganger, but maybe he's 6 Arm. I don't know. I thought he was also known as Doppelganger. Look at, there's some VHS. Oh, there's some decent looking VHS. What's that one? Killer? What's this one? That looks cool. And there's some shirts in here. So all sorts of different stuff. But that's another trade, and I think there's even some down here. A lot of it's been processed, right? This is all trade stuff. This was another one. Miscellaneous stuff, Rainbow Bright. Sometimes we get all sorts of stuff. Sometimes we pass on stuff. Do we need this Batman? Not necessarily. Do we need Rainbow Bright puzzle pieces, Sean?
I'm gonna say maybe not, but
Maybe not. I mean, this is like a Ghostbuster.
Cinemark popcorn bucket.
Kind of cool. So I don't know, sometimes we pass on things, and then this was, I think this was like a lot of import stuff.
Yeah, it's like all Japanese
Cool,
games.
like Pokemon coins, a lot of Japanese games, like even this was Japanese. It's all Japanese. This was, I think, one of the coolest pieces out of there.
That's
This
super
was the
sick. Super
Paper
1,000 Year
Mario.
Door, yeah.
I think this one was kind of pricey. It's Dragon Quest. Pretty cool. Japanese.
Nice.
So yeah, that has been awesome. Time consuming. And I've been working on a lot. You've seen me up here more than I've worked up
Oh
in
my
front of
gosh.
a store in a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
I know, which I actually love. So it's been pretty fun to do that. I did want to show off a couple really unique trades. So let's go through a couple cool pieces. And I kind of want to keep highlighting some of those. All right, I am here with Martin. Martin just came into the store. How you doing, Martin?
Good, man.
What's up, man? Good to see you. Martin just brought this in. I just wanted to show this off. This is a pretty cool item. And the reason I wanted to show this, I've never heard of this anime, Kite. You said you're a little bit familiar with it, but
Yeah, a
not
little
too
bit.
much?
Yeah, my wife knows a little bit more than me. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason that this is special is because this is actually an anime screener for promotional use only, which is like, it's a screener, right? It was like the original ones that went out before the tape was mass produced. Where did your wife find this? Do you know?
Actually, I used to work at a thrift store.
Okay.
And so I used to be able to come across a lot of just random stuff. You imagine at a thrift store, just anything comes in.
Gotcha.
And so I knew she was into anime and stuff. I picked it up and took it home. I didn't even know what it was.
Did you ever end up watching it?
I believe she did. I didn't.
Okay.
I never watched it, but yeah. But we did run it through to make sure it was working.
Gotcha. And I gave Blake a quick call. He said, because Blake knows anime a lot, and Blake said he has seen it. He said the anime is awesome, but we couldn't find anything on it online.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to show this off. This is going to be for the personal. I'm probably going to just hang on to this. I'll probably watch it and then just put it up on a shelf. But it was just such a cool item. Just kind of wanted to showcase this thing. And maybe somebody in the comments is familiar with this anime or seen it or knows anything about it, but looked super cool. So yeah, Martin, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing it in.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we are here. It is Memorial Day. We had a sale going on all day today. It was very busy. And I had Isaac here. Isaac, how are you, man?
Hey, man, what's up?
You're a local here in Long Beach, right?
Yeah.
Did you say you're an artist too?
Yeah, local artist. You know, we give back. We have a creative collective here. So
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Do you know Roshi by any chance?
No.
You don't know Roshi? Roshi did our mural. He's a local Long Beach artist
I
as
think
well.
I've seen more of his work around.
Yeah, he's like a good friend too. Like he was here, he hangs with us a lot, and he's at some of the collectives too. So, but there's a lot of artists.
Like you can draw, right?
Yes,
Or-
yes,
or-
yes. We go to the one at Alex's bar. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been to that a couple times. It's
Okay,
cool.
awesome. Well, you brought in something super cool, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to show these off. These are obviously skateboards, right? And they are official, you said. So from the Pokemon Center, they're not super old, 2022, but I was just blown away by those. This is Rayquaza, right, Sean?
Oh, absolutely. You Pokemaster over here.
Rayquaza and then Baby Snorlax,
Yep.
right? Baby Snorlax? All right, now I know it's a Gyarados, right? So this one is obviously awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Like where you got it from and why they made these, etc.?
So I was handed these down, and they were just in my classroom bringing joy to a
Okay.
lot of my students, and they always wanted to write them, and I said, no. You can't write
Yeah,
this.
definitely not written. Yeah.
So, and as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's just something to be appreciated, and even the wheels have the branding on them too. And it's just,
So what was Bear Walker? What is
I
that?
believe that's the artist.
That's the artist.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that was this one, and then if this was, I did have to ask you, Sean, what this is. This is Mudkip.
You got it.
I did not know that this was Mudkip. I just thought they were super cool. This one was 2021. So we ended up working out a deal. I appreciate it a ton. They were just such a cool little piece, and I appreciate you bringing them in, man. Just wanted to show them out. So
Thanks.
thank you. Appreciate it.
You can meet Brock, Misty, Ash, and of course Pikachu as the action hits the stage at the Fox Theater. Wanna catch 'em all? Gotta catch it live. Pokemon Live.
Okay, so another super cool trade-in that came in. And these happen to come in at the same time. You might recognize these, maybe you don't. These are Famicom Disk System games, okay, which is a system that was only released in Japan. Obviously, we never got these. Obviously, these are in Japanese, right? So just to give a little history lesson on these, and I was mostly familiar with this story, but this is Doki Doki Panic, okay? You're familiar with that. And this is Super Mario Brothers 2, which is Lost Levels. So the history on this is essentially this was released in Japan only. Okay, we never got this game, except we did later, but this is not Super Mario Brothers 2 to us. This is Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, which was only released, there it is, Lost Levels, on Super Mario All-Stars, right? And we instead got this, which was Doki Doki Panic, which was our Super Mario Brothers 2, which, according to the story, which I think most people know, some people don't, was that they thought that this game was too hard for us
American.
casual
Yeah.
Westerners,
Yeah.
right, to play. And so we got the more easy version, Super Mario Brothers 2, which honestly, I love this game
We got
so much.
We got a lot of great characters out of this. We wouldn't have Shy Guy. We wouldn't have Birdo. We wouldn't have, you know.
To me, this game is incredible. It still was pretty hard, too,
Right.
actually. I thought it was challenging. I've played this before. I'm actually not a huge fan of it. Have you played it, Sean?
Yeah, it's
I mean, it is hard,
it's
too,
a-
but it's just not as fun. Like, I
Right.
feel like
It-
this game is way more
Exactly.
fun.
Yep.
So I'm actually happy that we got that.
正統派アクションゲーム夢工場ドキドキパニック7月10日発売
So it's good that we got Super Mario Brothers 2. I love this game. It was just cool to get both of these traded in at the same time. It was pretty cool to like kind of see both of them because they're pretty historical and have like a kind of a cool tale. So that was cool. What a cool trade.
新しい高度なテクニックが要求されるスーパーマリオブラザーズ2ディスクカードで話題の登場
Okay, so I do want to highlight some really unique and cool pieces that come into this store. So this one, I believe it or not, have actually never had this in person.
So
Believe it or not.
I've actually had it at least 2 times at Huntington Beach.
Dang, well, then it escaped me.
That's-
It must
yeah.
have sold like right away because I don't have a copy of this. I kind of like I like to collect top, I want to say 5 games, rarest games for each console, and this definitely is in the top 5. I want to say. I believe,
Oh,
right?
I think so.
Worms Armageddon, Clay Fighter, Sculptor's Cut.
Yeah.
What else is up there?
I know it's like $600 loose.
Yeah.
So,
let's look.
let's
I
look.
actually want to look. Okay, so I actually wanted to look at what the top 5 are. There's going to be some not for resale, some test cartridges. Let's see the actual games. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. I'd put that as number 1. I mean, you could include this Yoshi story, but we're gonna start there. Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut. Number 2, yeah, not for resales, not for resales. All right, I'm gonna say number 2 is this, because where's Worms Armageddon?
Below it.
I'm gonna say
I definitely
Worms
didn't see it above.
Armageddon. Oh, Stunt Racer is up there, and Worms.
Right
Okay,
there.
Worms Armageddon is quite a ways down. Again, I'm not counting all these not for resales, all of that. So I'm gonna say this is number 2. So it's like Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, this, then Stunt Racer, then Worms. What would be number 5? Conker's Bad Fur Day? Then Goemon? I guess probably in that range.
Yeah.
Okay. So number 2. All right. So this is, you said you've seen it before, but I have not.
Yeah.
It's very rare, not because I think it's a great game. It's because it's just a very late released game.
Yeah, I think it released like around when the PS2 was launching. So
Yeah.
people were not looking for a bowling game on 64.
Same reason like Little Samson is really rare,
Right.
because it was like super late in the life of NES, and then Super NES was out, so this is going for the personal. Just because it's rare, so it's going to be for the personal. Will I ever play it? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, we got the
You never know.
analog
We do
3D.
have the analog 3D.
That
courtesy
could be
of
kinda
Ken.
cool.
So maybe we actually might play this. That would be fun to play.
I
this
think
on
it
like
would.
a game night. Okay. So that was one. That was really unique
We
item.
could stream that.
You want to stream?
We
it?
could stream
All right,
a
maybe we
$600 game. That'd be
stream
fun.
Super Bowling.
I think that would be kind of cool. We'll
Okay.
set that up.
Okay, so there you see it. That's a bunch of the trades that we've had come in. It's been incredible. So many unique things. And thank you to everybody that does trade in. We appreciate it. We have been working, whether it's on the massive amount of Pokemon cards coming in or just all the cool items. It's been cool to just kind of be up front working on that stuff. And again, just a lot of cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably have a lot more of our trade videos as we progress.